Oh my god. With this wild ass eclipse energy and full moon, red blood moon energy, I keep getting the message like, just let things be fun. It's not very like transformation. Oh, I got the strength card. But yeah, just let things be fun. I feel like sometimes everything gets so serious. So serious. And it's like, for what? Like, I was trying to do a reading earlier this week. I'm whispering because it's like 2 or 3 a.m. And I live in an apartment. I don't want to wake everybody. Like, the volume on this thing not even up, but I'm not trying to wake everybody in my fucking building up. But, I was, like, you want to see something? I was trying to do a reading earlier in the woods. Earlier this week, and I found this piece of wood because I was looking on where to set my phone, and literally look, like, nature made phone stand. When I was trying to do a reading in the woods earlier this week. So I just thought that was funny. Like, nature provides. But yeah, also funny thing about that reading, I would do it now. Like, I have it written down. But I was like, let me use the energy of this, that's currently in the sky right now, to see if there's anything that wants to come out. Look, on the bottom of the deck I have the innocence, the deer. Can that focus for real? You know what's so funny? When I was in the woods trying to do the readings earlier this week, I saw 4 deer. Like, in the end, when I already tried making the reading like 3 fucking times, and I kept deleting, or, you know, it goes around the full circle, and then it just deletes, and I saw these 4 little deer. It wasn't like Bambi, they looked kind of grown, but one literally just looked at me, and I just looked at her, and then, like, I got distracted, and I looked away, and then I looked back, and she was just eating grass, like, she's chilling. I was not a threat to her, and I wasn't trying to be, but it was just so... I hadn't seen deer in a minute. I used to see them so much more often, but the magician, ooh. So I'm like, I don't know, I thought that was important with the innocence card coming out on the bottom. Huh. Interesting. So I'm like, I'll speak on that reading at one point. Maybe like in another video. But for this one, immediately I got the strength card, the harmony card upside down, and then the star card upside down. Which is interesting, because I feel like that star card should be upright. But I feel like right now, you know, they keep saying, like, the High Priestess, that this Virgo energy will make you want to control everything. But the Pisces energy is literally like chaos. So I feel like this message is really pointing to having strength in the disharmony of it all. Because I think the disharmony, sometimes it's what's needed, right? It's what reveals to us what's kind of keeping us from being the star, from shining, from being like lit from the inside. kind of lets us come back to sit on our throne. It's like you're able to sit on that throne. Isolation upside down. You're able to sit and connect more with yourself once you kind of lean into that chaos instead of avoiding it, running from it, not seeing the light that can kind of be in the chaos. Disruption has its own sort of beauty and power, right? A way of realignment. I feel like I can speak to that too, because in my own life, I feel like I was taking everything so seriously. And that's a lot of pressure, you know, like, doesn't your back hurt? From carrying the weight of the world, like, I don't mind that. It was just so heavy, literally. It's like you just kind of have to, sometimes you just have to reframe and let yourself understand that, yeah, sometimes it is that serious, but there's balance in this world, and sometimes you help yourself move through things by telling yourself that it's not that deep. And just, you know, letting yourself have fun with it. Life is a playground, and you're over there sitting in a cage, trying to count the fucking blades of grass and put them in order. Like, girl, you know. But we all do it. We all do it. Try to find structure, try to find some sort of control. Makes you feel powerful, makes you feel like if everything else is in chaos, independence, Queen of Swords, then at least you can have something to be in control of, even if that's like a false sense of control. Instead of just enjoying the playground that life is, you try to structure the playground. How you're gonna play. I feel like this is calling you back to not looking away from the chaos and the disharmony and the play. And the unknown, right? But kind of playing with the unknown, leaning into it, and letting it kind of breathe life into you. Celebration. Celebrating the fact that there are things in this life that are known, that are unknown. And that's a gift. Because if you could structure everything in your life, you know, strangle it, account for every little detail, wouldn't that be so tiring? Wouldn't that be so, like, lack of surprises, lack of anything? I feel like there has to be a balance, right? Structure and fluidity. I feel like when the world is so fluid or so chaotic, sometimes we cling to that structure. But then that structure ends up almost like keeping us frozen, keeping us rigid in time, in that version of ourselves. So I'm like, let me